All right, Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and maturity. And I got this article pulled up from Newsweek. I was actually going to do the lessons by myself, but the brother, we got in the spirit talking about it. The brother, I died now here in Great Millstone, Chicago. We started talking about it, so we just decided to do the lesson together. It's about the nuclear war. It's about the nuclear destruction to come to America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. Now I'm gonna read a little bit, and then we're gonna get some scriptures. And there's also what is this? What was it again? It's a nuke map in here, so you can actually go on the nuke map and use different bombs and see the effects in the area or distance of destruction they do. And you can do that on your computer, so on and so forth. But it says, nuclear bomb blast map shows what would happen if one detonated near you. Discussions around the threat of nuclear war have escalated in the recent weeks. And this is 7 to 8 hours ago, so it's new. So this is prophecy, because what the brother said, remember the sign with the USSR, the Russian missile sign? Right. So people would laugh at that, in the past, but now this shit is it's not so funny no more because it's
because they were saying that thinking that it'd be afar off.
Right.
But ever since Russia invaded Ukraine, World War III going on everybody's mind. And everybody know World War III when we fought with nuclear missiles. Man.
Right. It says discussions around the threat of nuclear war have escalated in recent weeks. As Sweden and Finland look set to join NATO, and Russia saying it would not accept their membership. Commentators have been divided on whether Russian President Vladimir Putin would ever go so far as to use these weapons, and they're going to be used. All right, they're known as what? The weapons of the Lord's indignation. All right, they're known as what? Glittering spears, flying arrows. All right, the prophets of old seen. That's the best way they could describe it back then. In their own terms, man. It says commentators have been divided on whether Russian President Vladimir Putin would ever go so far as to use these weapons, with some calling them empty threats, while others saying the risk is real if he feels backed into a corner. And that's what is going to happen according to what? Ezekiel 38. All right? These missiles are going to be used to destroy America, man. Babylon the Great. All right, it's prophecy. And I'm going to get one scripture to start off with because we're living in that time. Nuclear war is actually being talked about in the mainstream news, man. Let's go here. This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. What day is that? The day of doom, which the brother's going to get, So this day is coming. America is not going to be here. All right. And they show you this in all types of movies. What is it? Terminator? What was it? 2, I believe? With Sarah Connor. Yep. They showed her melting. They show nuclear destruction in all types of movies. Why? Because the elites, they speak in code through the movies they put out. And the elites, they know the prophecies to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
Art imitates life, man.
Right.
You see, those guys that make those movies, they're plugged on the inside too.
Right.
So.
Right. It says.
You get from the Lord.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. All right. So the day is coming where what? These nukes. All right, and if you go into that nuke map that you can access them, you might be able to do it on your smartphone. I don't know. I did it on the computer. You can select different bombs, and it shows you the area, all right, of damage that these bombs will do. All right, and that new Russian missile, the Sarmat, all right, it could destroy the whole state of Texas, and that's just the damage area. You have the radiation area after that. You have the fallout area after that. All right, so this is. It's prophecy. That day is coming where what? These missiles are going to be used to burn all you wicked, evil, demonic people up, man. And this land.
And there's enough nuclear bombs to carpet bomb entire cities.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like they want to how they be going into Iraq and the carpet bombing. You got enough nukes to carpet bomb certain areas, man.
Right.
And what a carpet bomb is multiple bombs coming out of one plane. You know what I'm saying? At one time.
Yep.
So one plane can, carpet bomb. Have 20 bombs on there, 10 bombs on there.
Right.
And they go around as and just imagine all those being like the new, the big news, the little news like you're talking about.
Yeah, the pocket. Yep.
And that's how America gonna get destroyed. America's really gonna reel to and fro like a drunkard, man.
Yep.
All right. And those earthquakes, like when that false alarm went off in Hawaii some years ago, and they thought that they were gonna get destroyed by that was the end of the world.
Yeah.
People were hiding in motherfucking sewers, man.
That ain't gonna
all because of the fear of those nuclears, man.
Yeah.
Of the nuclear bombs, man.
Mm-hmm. Did you have one?
Oh yeah, I got this.
That Day of Doom one?
Day of Doom, yeah.
Okay, come on.
The second is 7, and I'm gonna get to the point 42. So he answered me and said, "This present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. For the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at the end, and infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up."
And that's what's happening right now. The truth is coming out. All right, truth has sprung up onto the earth. So now what? That destruction is to follow. All right. So that, man, you people, if you're not, we were talking about, if you're not in that chariot as a part of the elect of Israel, because you heathens, you don't got no chance anyway. That's why you're gonna bug out. All right, you're gonna hate us for teaching this word because it doesn't include you being saved out of it.
No.
You're gonna be a casualty of prophecy. You see? Did you have more?
That was it.
You can read oh, you read it already.
Then,
43 again. 43 again. Second Ezra, I'll just read it if you want.
Go ahead.
Second Ezra 7 and 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Right, because it's talking about how he saw the end of the world to get their followers, man. All right, like this day of doom, when them missiles hit, just know that the next rulership is going to be the rulership of Yahweh on side and the 12 tribes, man.
That's right. That's right. That should be the end.
Yeah.
This destruction. So I'm gonna read it in. If you have one, I'll let you hit it. Second Ezra 7 and 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. All right. So we're coming. This is the ending of Esau's society is gonna be by way of destruction, which is why he's known as the son of perdition. That means destruction. So the Edomites, they're set up to rule into their own destruction. All right.
And they're going to destroy themselves, man.
Right. Right. Did you have you had another one?
Another.
I'm gonna get this. This is Jeremiah 51. Let me open it up. Jeremiah 51. And 29 and 28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitant. How is that going to happen? These nukes are going to wipe out and sweep. Oh, that's another one, the beast of destruction.
I'll get that.
Was it Isaiah 24?
I'll get it. Yeah.
You know, the Lord, these missiles, all right, the prophecy says, as Isaiah seen, he saw the fire sweeping America like a broom. And it's going to eventually sweep all this wickedness, this corruption, this evil, and it's going to leave this place inhabitable, man. You know? It says, verse 28, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion, and the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. You see, so that's what's gonna happen. There's no questioning is whether this place are gonna be destroyed with nukes. It's prophecy. It's gonna be destroyed with nukes, and that's why that's why Esau's gonna demonize us, and that's why he's trying to stop the word, because this is the harsh reality of the living document known as the scriptures. You know? Did you have one other?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
In Isaiah 14:21, it says, "Prepare slaughter for the children,
Right.
for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the faces with cities." Man, right, baby? You gotta think about this, man. All right. Even though Esau was like, "Hey, that wasn't me," talking about slavery, right? Hey, y'all want to go back to slavery, but what about before that? When y'all was coming here, when Christopher Columbus come over here, killing Gad and Reuben.
Right.
That was before slavery. You see? All right? It said, "Prepare slaughter for the children, for the iniquity of their fathers." Right? Because you may not be the one that put us in slavery, right?
Right.
But you may be the one that came over here, Christopher Columbus, killing all the Gadites, the Reuben, the Reubenites.
Mm-hmm.
You see? We the one the same, man. You all have all you Edomites have a debt to pay, man. So prepare slaughter for the iniquity of the children, of the iniquity of the fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with cities. Right? Because ever since they came out of the cave, in Ecclesiastes it said that he comes out of prison and rain. Everybody born in the city, born poor, man. Ever since Esau has been let loose for this little while to do to rid of his wrath, all right. All he's done was conquer land, devour resources, and murder people, man.
That's right.
All right. And everywhere you go, you can find a remnant of Esau's activity there, man.
Right.
You know. So if I will rise up against the Lord, says the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, says the Lord. Right, man. If you go to Revelations, hey, the nation's gonna be in awe at how Babylon's getting destroyed, man. You see? So I will also make it a possession for the bitter and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of the destruction, says the Lord of hosts, man. That's a sweeping agent, man. What do you think what do you call it, the shock wave, man?
Right.
That shit sweeps, man. All that cloud, of course, it'd be real dusty.
Yeah.
You sweep it, all that cloud, when you start coughing. Mm-hmm. You see? That's how it's going to be. And the brother breaking it down in a 30-mile. Hey, we live in Chicago, and I'm from the south suburb, and it's 24 miles from my hometown to Chicago, man. So they're well within the radius. And that's a 30-minute drive.
Still in the radius.
You know?
So you ain't gonna be able to get in your car and run from the destruction.
Ain't no way.
Your car ain't gonna be fast enough to. It's not faster than that wave that's coming, that dusting wave.
It's just
Damn, you gonna be trying to run, put your car to the max and still get burnt up.
But just think about the footage when the World Trade Centers went down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like those who are on ground zero, walking by with their regular day, and they got suffocated by that wind and
right.
You know,
it's gonna be worse than that.
It's gonna be way worse than that. Yo.
It say I was reading on the nuke map. It said anybody inside that radius right there, like right next to it, they're gonna be disintegrated. 100%. It says in there, you will be disintegrated like they put you in the when they cremate you. Mm-hmm. So the Lord about to do nationwide cremation. You people, man.
In the oven.
It's an oven. Burn in Malachi 4:1.
Yeah.
It shall burn as an oven.
Yeah.
This is you had some more?
No, that was it, brother.
This is Isaiah 54. Let's see if I can open it up. Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. So the Lord created and put the mind in the scientists, all right, to create these type of nuclear devices, man. Nuclear technology. I believe even Russia uses nuclear technology to power the rocket to get to different lands.
Damn.
So it's nuclear powered. It's not just regular jet fuel. It's nuclear fuel and that shit make it travel way further. You know, so the Lord's put the spirit on these different scientists around the world to create all these missiles, man.
Well, they said it take us 30 minutes to get here.
Yeah, from Russia, yeah.
Where is you can't go on a plane and take off.
Nope.
For 30 minutes.
You can't do nothing. You can't barely think about nothing. 30 minutes is It says, it's just, wow. Isaiah 54:16, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, those missiles. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the Lord is going to, the Lord already utilized the minds of these, because what? The Lord is the Father of spirits, Yahweh Shem Yoshai is. So he put the spirit on these people, these heathens, to make these nuclear weapons, man. All right? That's completely destructive, man. Could destroy whole states. You know, Jake we don't have no power like that, man.
Nope.
You see? So what are you Jake's gonna do when this destruction comes, man? Where you gonna drive to?
Your Glock 9s and your Dracos and your Switches, they're gonna deliver you.
It's not gonna deliver you, man. Did you have one?
I'm looking for that one where I prepared a feast for the fowls of the air. And
Let me see.
I do got one. It's Job 20 and I'm gonna start at 22. Job 20.
I found that one too.
Huh?
I found the one you was looking for.
Huh?
You want me to read that?
Yep.
This is Revelation 19. Let's see if I can open it. Revelation 19:17. And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great power, that you may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of might. Because a lot of more destruction is going to be going on. Not just the nukes.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be other types of missiles being dropped in other countries. So it's going to be... That's why the earth going to reel to and fro.
Because a lot of countries ain't going to get destroyed. They're going to get a lot of... they're going to get judgment.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know?
So there'll be a lot of dead in these last days. All over the earth. Revelation 19:18. That ye may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of the mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. That's the scripture for you.
Right, because look, we get a scripture talk about how the early expectation of the creature is waiting for the manifestation of the saints. Right. So even these, let's say, since you no fellow has come against me. Right. So these animals are gonna they're gonna get their reward too. The reward will be the flesh of these damn people who kept them in captivity, man. Kept them in the zoos. You know what I mean? Poisoning the oceans and stuff, man. You know, you got birds out there getting oil on them. You know what I mean? From the
oil spills.
Oil spills, man.
Oh yeah, that shit gonna catch on fire.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Those autumn rigs out there.
Yep. Because
People
the Lord
working
gonna
on
drive all the waters. He's gonna drive all the waters, man.
Right.
All right, but the Lord gonna have a big ass feast and a meal for his creature, man. Hey, everybody's gonna get revenge on this place, man. The powers of heaven, man.
That's right.
All right, all because of the unrighteousness that Esau has bestowed upon this place. This place is determined to get what he said. I declare the end from the beginning.
Right.
This place is always destined to get destroyed, man.
Yeah. Yep. That's right. Did you have one?
You got some?
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra 16. Let's see. 2nd Ezra 16:13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows, which are these missiles, that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. And I believe in the book of Joel, I believe it's the 3rd chapter, the 2nd or the 3rd chapter, it says when they came upon the land, then blackness, destruction. All right, because like I said before, that 10-mile radius where the blast is, you're gonna be disintegrated right away, like trees, houses, people. All right, it's gonna make like shit. The nukes are gonna make. You ever seen? The Grand Canyon, right? The nukes gonna make shit canyons, new canyons around the world.
I mean, this place
Around the U.S. Excuse me.
But this place gonna be set as a memorial, as an ensemble for those who live ungodly, man.
Right.
All right, nobody's gonna. Hey, look, when they see this place go down, this is gonna be televised, man.
Right.
The fall of America. It's going. Hey, God remember growing up in the '80s, right? They used to do a lot of propaganda videos about Russia, right? That whole big thing with Russia. They show all the turmoil, people in the streets, destroying things, right? That's all they showed us, right? And now the focus is on America. You're seeing all these flash mobs in Chicago,
Right.
all these protests. Yeah, all this is being viewed overseas. So the other countries know that America is right for the pickings, man. This is the fall, the beginning of everybody's starting to see the fall of America, man.
Right.
All right, and the end of America's fall is going to be utterly dismantled with the nuclear missiles shot by Esau Edom, but also the chariots too, man.
And them other nations.
And them other nations, man.
Man, bro. Let me get something real quick. Just because you said that. That's the spirit that came back too. Jeremiah 50:14. It says, I'm going to start at 11 and 10. Jeremiah 50:10, and Chaldea shall be a spoil. This is modern day Chaldea. Was it the Chaldeans?
Yep.
Chaldeans' excellency, that scripture? That's America, Babylon the Great.
And look, and one thing we know how to tell who the Chaldeans are, is what the Chaldeans known for. Fucking witchcraft, man.
Witchcraft and sorcery, yep.
You see? And what Esau do? Esau got your ass doped up on everything, man.
Right, and it's in your food. Remember I was saying, you're never sober in America.
No, you're not.
Your food, your water has a drug in there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always drug induced because there's drugs in all our food. There's drugs in our toothpaste.
That's why we never feel good.
Never feel good. People are bugged. People always have anxiety, depression, whatever it may be. Something in your body go wrong. It's from the type of drugs and all these chemicals and shit.
You know, probably call them GMO babies, right?
Yeah.
Look at downtown the last 3 weeks though. Them dudes, them kids on drugs, man. And a lot of them drugs come from the food and the environment.
Right.
And also the other stuff, man. But them kids ain't had no chance since they've been born, man. Before they even smoked the blunt, they was already on drugs, man.
Yeah, in the womb.
In the womb. Like,
hey man. Jeremiah 50:10. You can't make it up. It's scriptural. Jeremiah 50:10. And Chaldea shall be a spoil, and all that spoil shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because like you said, these nations are seeing this place is ripe for the picking. Why? Because look at the state of America. It's at its weakest point, almost. This inflation is gonna get worse. The shortage of food is gonna get worse. All right, it's just gonna and that's gonna solidify the fact to these other nations. This motherfucking place is through, man. It's becoming what do you call it? A third world country.
mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So these nations are gonna see this place is ripe for the taking. All right, and eventually and ultimately they're gonna destroy this place when they shoot their missiles over here. Even the so-called allies of America. All right, because what they're gonna see a better deal on the other side with the other, which that's not gonna work anyway because the Lord gonna destroy them, take them out of power. But everything was meant to turn against you, Edomites here in America, man, because you have been the most proud on the earth. All right, it says, "Woe to thee that spoilest. When thou cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when thou cease to do treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And that the most treacherous thing they gonna do to you is shoot these fucking missiles on you." It says, verse 11. Because you were glad, because you rejoiced all these years, proud Edomites, you know, celebrating Jake being able to live downtown and in the condos and, you know, live in the best parts of the land, push all Jake into the inner city and shit.
On top of each other.
On top of each other, but you get off, and then you say, oh, it's too populated, but then we drive throughout all these suburbs, and there's nothing but land and hills and valleys.
Yep. A
liar, man.
I-57.
Yep.
Go I-57 north or south, you're gonna find a bunch of land, especially going south.
For miles.
Miles. You know, they talk about go to him, go house to house.
House to house.
So so what? The second part is so he can be alone. Esau don't even want to be around you, motherfuckers, man.
Yeah. All right.
You see, that's why he does the Planned Parenthood and put them in your neighborhood and give you all these drugs and stuff to be on. He don't want you around, man.
Right.
And yeah, y'all still run to him for all your answers, all your needs.
Right.
Yeah, we run to him for our needs too because we ain't got our own shit. All right, which is
part of the curses. You should go to him for the one of all things.
That's it, man. But as far as I idolize this man and hold this man to be your leader and your God, but really Esau is you niggas God, man.
Right.
You see?
Right. And they talk about it's their idol. And they talk about the shit. Idols get burned up. And that's what's gonna happen to Esau, man.
That's it, man.
Jeremiah 50:11, because you were glad, because you rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage.
And he said, that he should be sending gifts to one another.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They say, aha. You know? He said, what? Even you be found in one of them. Like you rejoice, hey, y'all rejoice at the fall of Jerusalem, man. We say, raise it. Hey, you guys love to see us like this, but guess what? Hey, the table are turning, man. The table are turning, man. Everybody's mad at you. Hey, they don't want your dollar no more, man. They don't want your damn democracy no more. All right? So what do you have to, hey, and they don't want to deal with your business, man. So what more do you have to offer anybody?
Right. Nothing. You have to offer them a show of you being destroyed. That's all that is. Jeremiah 50:11 again, because you were glad, because you rejoiced, O ye destroyers of my heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded, she that bare you, which is talking about England, Great Britain, the UK, because that's where America came out of. You read that's the information and knowledge about the Pilgrims and the Mayflower and all that bullshit. It says, your mother shall, they were from England, your mother shall be sore confounded. The queen, bullshit, ain't no fucking queen. Your mother shall be sore confounded, she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
Right, we said, your mother be ashamed, right? Because because America, this is Babylon, this is Egypt, this is Sodom, this is Gomorrah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all, yep.
We had the worst of the heathen. You see?
Right.
We had the worst of England and Spain. We had the worst of those people. We had the worst of the Edomites over here. See, even in England, they don't get down the way they get down over here, man.
Right.
As far as their laws, how they do things.
Right.
We got free up there in England, if I ain't mistaken. You see? But we got the worst, the Lord put the worst of the heathen upon us, man. This is the worst condition that Jake is in, man. Outside like probably South America or something, maybe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But still, like this place here, man, this has the blood of the saints and the prophets on it, man.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
As they do over there, but you know.
Shit, over here, man. Woo-wee. Jeremiah 50:13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited. Let's talk about America. But it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. These other nations are going to see. All right, they're going to see. All right, like Apostle Hart says, this thing televised, man.
Yep.
All right, aren't we seeing the war, so-called war in Ukraine and Russia, televised?
Yep.
So America's destruction is going to be the same way, man. Apostle Hart always says it, man. Why? Because these other nations are going to sit back and shoot their missiles over here and see what happened. They're going to shoot some stuff over here. Verse 14, put yourselves, why? The Lord's going to put the Spirit on them to do it. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. What are they going to shoot? These missiles. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. See? This place is completely against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's why what? They do the things that are so much contrary to the Lord as to offend them. They afflict his people. All right? These elites know what's going on. They know who they have in captivity, man. But what? They're going to pay for it, man. It says, verse 15, shout against her round about, she have given her hand. See, like you were saying, this place is being seen to be weak now. All right? All the secrets are being exposed. The skirt is being lifted. All right? It's getting ripe for judgment. Shout against her round about, she have given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her.
cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his own people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land. Because when that time comes, these other nations are gonna pack up these little these merchants and shit. Ishmael, Elam, they're gonna go back to their country. They're gonna cash out and get up out of here, man. We're gonna start to see that more and more.
Yep.
You know, because they're not making money here anymore. A lot of these motherfuckers are getting their gas stations closed down. You know, so they can't afford the gas coming in. Like you go in gas stations now, you look at them, they look stressed, more stressed.
What? You can feel the tension, man.
Right.
All right, like look, like I've been in Chicago all my life, well, Illinois all my life, and every once in the news we had 3 weeks worth of kids running downtown doing that, what they've been doing.
Right.
I've never seen that. You know what I mean? So the scripture about children are oppressors, right? And there's things that we ain't seen, you know, that we ain't seen yet, man. And look, and all this is just leading up to the end result, and what the brothers going into is these missiles, man.
That's right.
You see, because they walked in great pride, therefore shall great misery shall come upon them on the earth. Roughly paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
What's part of the miseries, man? The end misery is the damn missiles, man.
That day of doom.
That day of doom. That's right.
That's right. Did you ever bring that one out?
You want to?
Okay, kind. I had one more, and then I was gonna close it out unless you got one.
Oh, you close out with that?
All right, this is Revelation. Now I'm gonna show you this. This is the 10 FEMA zones. All right, as you can see here, you can see too. There's a bunch of pictures of them because America split up into these FEMA zones, and the prophecy says the 10th part, all right, starting from 1 is all gonna be destroyed, man. That's all of America, man. Mm-hmm. All right, by what? These missiles once again. Revelation 11 and 13. What stuff see there? Revelation 11 and 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. That 10th part was that 10th FEMA zone. So that means that all the zones fell, including the 10th one. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because what? If we're in those chariots, we're going to be able to look through the glass sea. I think I forgot where that is. We're going to be able to look through the glass floor,
Glass.
Yep. And see the destruction of America.
Mm-hmm. See the glass.
You know, Lord willing, we are the elect. That's going to be our doing this work is going to be our trip out of here. All right. Continuing and enduring until the end. All right, working towards wanting to be a part of the elect, that's going to be our ticket out of here, Lord willing, man.
You know what, too, about you brought up, see, glad I got it right here.
Okay, okay.
Right? Because it's going to say, for a man to see the fall of his enemy.
Right.
Right? You really see the fall of your enemy, man. Hey, we're going to be in the chariots, huh? Look at America getting destroyed, bro. Right. That's it. Because this going to be placed, not able to be inhabited, man.
Gotta get out of here.
You know?
Yep. We ain't it's just the only way out.
Yep.
Ain't no other way outside of this, man. Did you have a scripture?
I got a Revelation quoted.
The glass ceiling?
Yep.
Kind of, we'll just close with that.
All right. Revelation 15, 1 and 2, it says that I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, from them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And we're really going to start to see, hey, look, there's going to be no doubt that the Lord is going to work a marvelous work in this place, man.
That's right.
You know? And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High, man. That sea of glass, you can stand on them see-through bottomless chariots, bro. You ain't got no dunk, or no Lambo, or no car like that, a see-through bottom where you can see the world, man.
That's wrong.
You see?
Right.
Man. So
Close
that, you know,
yeah, close it out.
So that, you know, we hope that that's edifying. We'll say, call Allah.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash.
Divine to the apostles of the other great millstone. Next time we're going to say Shalom and a Bible Ball.
A Bible Ball.